white
it works.
text, you can
Nice.
slash roll space like D20 or something and just test it.
You could just make a macro that does it.
You can do that.
Say it again, Joseph.
Slash roll space like D20.
Sweet.
Good. So when I call for attack rolls, we can do this one of two ways. Everybody has their character sheet still, right, that I sent? If not, I have it pulled up on mine, so it doesn't really matter. But it helps. Do you have it?
I've got it.
Yep.
I can just make a bunch of canned responses.
You can. And so, for example, Steve, if I asked you to roll to attack for your longsword, you can do the roll d20 and then add +6 at the end of it, and it should factor it in for you.
Okay.
All right, couple caveats. First things first. You rolled a 1, Charles.
That's what he does. Between you and
Second.
Charles, man.
Red's bad, man. Okay, as the start, some caveats going in. Number 1, no PvP. I don't care what reason you have to give your character not to want to punch the other guy in the face over and over again, but figure it out. Number 2, no stealing from each other in the game. Out of the game, I don't care, but in the game, don't do it. And number 3 is, at the end of this, we're going to play these characters as is for tonight. If by the end of the night you're like, hey man, I'm not feeling this character, let me know. We can switch up the character. We can either just retcon that they're a different class or whatever you want to do, or if it's a big change, we can write in something else. It's also not a big deal.
Shut up,
The
yes.
whole core is to you guys kind of have fun with what you're doing. If you're not having fun with what you're doing, let me know. If you're not enjoying the game at all, just let me know that too. We can drop. Okay, any questions?
No.
No.
We're just here. You're the puppet master.
All I'm asking is if I do something incorrectly, you make sure I do it correctly.
Yep, that's it. I'll try to guide everybody along the way. That's why everybody's character sheets pulled up too, to help as we figure this out.
Oh, if you
And-
double click on yourself.
So what?
I was trying to figure out where my character sheet was.
Okay, yeah. As Matt pointed out today, this is an absolute win for you guys, no matter what. Because as he explained, I did not think about that. Best case scenario, everybody has fun. The worst case scenario is everybody finds out I suck at this.
I doubt that.
But it can't happen, and then Matt wins.
See, I play both sides. That way I always come out the winner.
Okay, before we get started then, everybody can tell each other their names and what they look like. And then that way we'll have to go back to that later. We'll start with my wife. Oh yeah, Steven, Matt, Charles. Yeah, this is my wife, Heather.
Hey, good to meet you.
Hello.
Okay. My name is Spiderbait, and I am a little goblin that looks scrappy.
That's better.
She's got like one, you know how if a cat gets in a fight and it loses a chunk of its ear? That's what's going on. And there's like wearing rags and spoons and bits of trinkets and metal tied to her all over the place. So, yeah.
Okay, Steve.
All right, I am the paladin and very athletic build, but he had to cut his dreads because paladins don't have dreadlocks. So, very clean cut, clean shaven guy, right by the books. No special trinkets, no scars or anything like that on him. He's just very paramount in his conviction.
Oh, and did you ever pick a deity?
The first one you mentioned, I don't remember the name. Sorry.
Was it like Bahamut or something?
Yeah.
Cool, done. Charles.
Yes, I am Tython Shan. I am a cleric. The
Thank you, Giz.
grave domain. So basically, the guys that deal with the dead, making sure when people pass, they go peacefully.
Oh.
It's medium build, black shoulder length hair, wearing half plate and robes, and then I have a holy symbol of Kalimbor, the god of the dead, around my neck, which I use to channel spells.
All right, and lastly, Vampire Hunter M.
So my name is Meyer. I have an athletic build. I guess I'm in black attire with a duster and I don't know whatever the hat's called.
Okay.
Where are my glasses? I can't see.
All right, so to set the scene then, right now, everybody ignore Pest. She's not there. So, Tython and Toph, you guys are used to this, especially you, Toph. The church often has you kind of making caravan trips back and forth when it comes to delivering certain relics, certain items, artifacts, whatever, to the church. The church that you work for specifically is independent of any nation, any region. Its principle is to Bahamut and Bahamut alone.
No, he didn't.
This time,
No, he didn't.
Tython is working with you because their church had discovered a relic from a cat on my desk. Move. From Dragolich's horde that some of their church members had defeated, and then they found this item that belongs to Bahamut. It's an old scale that's being delivered by way of a caravan to Toph's church. Along the way, you had joined with a bunch of other caravans that were also going in a similar direction, and what often happens is people decide safety in numbers. So you're traveling with a bunch of different people. One of the other individuals that both Tython and Toph, you both get a bad reading on, who is accompanying one of the other wagons, is Meyer.
Okay.
Meyer, you know your situation as far as what you remember. But recently, you decided to take this caravan trip because you kept having a bad feeling. There was something following you. Not a person, but a thing. And you couldn't shake the feeling. And every time you closed your eyes to sleep, it was there. Every time you, out of the corner of your vision, you kept thinking that something like a mist was rolling in. And you looked and it was gone. And you just need to get away. So even though you don't usually take this kind of work, you decided this time, just to get you out of the city and away from everything that was happening, you took up on it. Pest this entire time, and Tython, with your passive perception, you would notice this a little bit. Every once in a while, you'd see a little creature when you make camp, as items are dropped from wagons in accident. After about 50 yards past the section, you see a little figure dash out, pick up some items, and kind of disappear back into the woods.
Someone has been following this wagon train and taking things.
Every time you go to look for it a little more directly, she seems to be gone, or it seems to be gone, and it hasn't been the way you gather it. Every time you peg it, it seems to be the same person and not a horde. Like you might be worried about a camp or a group. You haven't caught any sight of that. But it comes to the evening, and another evening of making camp. And Meyer, you feel it worse this time. That feeling, that dread, that something nagging in the back of your mind that something's not right. And as the night falls, a mist starts to roll in.
Oh shit.
The mist is thick. And Meyer, you can almost smell it.
Oh, city's
And
got
despite it just being
music.
mist, it smells familiar. And it takes you a moment to realize what it smells like to you. And it's blood. And as the mist rolls in over the wagons and over people camping and making camp, Toph and Tython both, again with your holy attunement, you feel something is wrong, unholy. And it creeps in, and it creeps in. And you see some of the other members in their wagons and their campfire as they start to disappear into the fog. As in the mist rolls in and like a normal fog, that it just quickly engulfs the light and takes it away.
Oh, what the fuck?
And for some reason, Meyer, there's a thought in the back of your mind, a voice that's yours but distant at the same time, that tells you, not again. And then as the fog rolls in and covers you guys up, you start to be able to barely see in front of you. You have to struggle to see your own hand.
Big smog. Smoke.
What are you doing?
Mist is unnatural.
I guess I can smell the blood on the air.
You can inside the mist itself, or at least something that smells
Or
familiar enough to blood to you that it stands out.
You know something about this?
I've done this route many, many times,
Yes, sir.
and this smoke is unnatural. Can I check all the wagons just to make sure that we're all safe?
You have to reach out to try to find the other people. Both Meyer and Tython are at least in your immediate vicinity that you can find. The ground is hard to see, and it even looks blurry.
Can we touch backs? Let's get close to each other so that we all can at least watch our areas together. This is not right.
All right, following your lead.
And as
I'm
you
rubbing
touch,
up against you now.
and as you touch backs, Tython, your eyes to the grave. It's not full on, but it's at least not negative when it comes to your mystery dustered stranger. Everybody roll a perception check. So what that is on your character sheet, you should be able to, on your first page, you should see a bunch of skills. One of them is called perception. If you roll a d20 and add that number, and just let me know the total.
So I think I'm level 0. Is that where we're supposed to be right now?
Wait, you level 0?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see perception.
Level 3.
Yeah, on my character sheet I have for. Wait, did I not send you anything? Oh, hi. Ah, hi. My name is Joseph Steele. How you doing? Doing good? All right, good. 1 second. What's your email, Matt?
That's ML, my last name, number 1, @gmail.com. I know a way to show you.
Please you.
All right, cool. Check your email. I made your character. I never sent it to you.
Hey, Joe, I don't have a perception.
So what?
I see it under nature and performance, but it's just blank.
Do you see any numbers in there at all?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's your wisdom total right now? If you look at your deck.
0.
Okay, so it's just gonna be a straight roll. So just roll a d20, and then whatever the roll is, that's what your perception is. Also, you view it on a phone or a tablet?
No.
Good, making sure. Oh yeah, it would show 0. I'm looking at yours now too. Yep,
17.
that's actually still good.
I'm rolling like crap.
16 is still great. What are you talking about?
But it could be more.
Plus, Heather wasted her natural 20 on a skill check, so that feels terrible. We'll wait for Mr. Hambright to come back.
So did you say you sent that?
Yeah, send it to your email.
Oh, there it is. Hearts. Oh, so is this something I'm modifying myself on the sheet?
Oh, no, you don't bother. The sheet, I haven't figured that out yet. That's
Oh,
why
okay,
I
I got
said
you.
I just had those icons so people can move their characters around and see where they are in location to what's going on.
Ooh. Okay, so you said what were we rolling for?
You're looking for perception. Which yours is also a +0, so it's just gonna be a straight roll for you. So just roll a d20.
Nope.
Okay.
Woof.
First roll, good shot.
So I perceived the inside of my mind and died.
So what happens with you is that your focus is shifted, whereas they're kind of like paying attention to the surroundings and what's going on with the ground around them because something feels off. You can't take your mind off the fact that the mist smells like blood. The mist is familiar to you, and it's driving you mad that you can't remember. So you're not paying attention to what's going on. The other three of you, however, you do notice something as you strain to look at the ground, and the ground that was once dirt is not dirt, it's wood. And a little gentle rocking.
I don't like this.
Ground isn't solid. Doesn't feel solid.
It's solid, it's just wood instead of the dirt that you were once on.
Okay, by
And
rocking.
creaking.
Okay,
And-
creaking. Okay.
It's
okay.
creaking. Well, it's also rocking a little bit, as in, like you're rocking as a whole anyway.
Like we're on water?
Feels that way.
Is there any way that I can cast Divine Sense?
You can.
I would like to cast Divine Sense.
Okay, so you just do it. So and the moment you do, oh, you light up so bad. You feel undead around you to like several clumps, like 8, 9, 10 plus.
Well, shit.
And again, similar to Charles, the man beside you isn't pinging you. It doesn't exactly make your spider sense tingle entirely, but it's not nothing.
Something is off with that one.
Yeah, this isn't right at all. And casting that spell now, we get the presence to seeing more things.
Soon, because eventually the fog starts to push back off of you. It starts to roll back the way it came.
I knew it.
Whoa.
And for the first time, no longer hidden,
I knew it.
Python, you see a little goblin that's kind of looking very startled and surprised.
And she realizes you see her and she tries to hide in plain sight right there. Like covering her eyes up.
That's not going to work. Show yourself.
I want to throw a spoon at it. One of my spoons off the belt and throw it. What do I roll?
Just roll a d20. It falls at your feet, Tython.
I just
Can I
look down at
scamper up and try to get it? Get my spoon back?
If they don't stop you.
Okay,
Yeah.
gonna try to scamper up and get my spoon back.
That's not
My
gonna happen.
spoon.
I'm running in my sword and my shield because I do not like goblins at all.
And for good reason. You've had a lot of bad experiences with them before. They tend to try to raid your stuff.
Get back, foul creature!
Just want my spoon.
Then you shouldn't have thrown it.
Do you have something to do with what's going on?
Just give her a spoon back.
What's going on? The foggy stuff? Stop me. I have a spoon. Reach for my spoon. Just gonna reach for it.
It's fine. You can take the spoon. Please talk to us. What's going on? Do you have any idea why we're here?
Just gonna get my spoon up. Get back in. I thought it was you guys. You keep throwing away your spoons and stuff.
Steve, Toph, you feel it first. You're kind of pulled that way as something comes shambling up from the lower decks of the ship.
Ready your weapons, boys. I don't like what's coming up here.
Agreed.
I move over just a tad bit top just to see, get a better view here. Because it still look kind of foggy, right?
Yeah, the fog's still out there. It's falling off the ship now, where you're seeing the water, which looks as strange as it does in this image.
There are
And-
definitely two skeletons right there.
And yet you see coming up the way, like shambling up, is a couple of skeletons who both I need checks from Pest and just Pest at this point. The other three of you would know. Two of you from knowing, and Meyer from a distant memory that you can't recall. That the way they're looking at you is strange, because they're shambling up the steps, and they're looking at your direction, and they're tilting their heads like a dog, like curiously looking at you.
Never seen a skeleton do that before.
Mm-mm.
As far as Pest is concerned, this is normal. This happens every day with skeletons. With that wonderful 2.
Pest, you seem familiar with these creatures. Do they speak a language?
They speak violence.
Whoa, no. We don't need to resort to violence. You can just, take it easy. Yeah, what he said, it's fine. We won't resort to violence.
They speak.
Interesting. I've never seen this type of creature before.
Oh, that's kind of mean. Yeah, what are you doing?
What is this place?
It's a ship. It's a ship
Where is this place?
on the ocean.
So they don't speak.
This is frustrating me.
What are you doing on my ship anyway? And one of them tries to move closer to you, Steve, and immediately like kind of recoils and starts to back up, like kind of feeling exactly what you are.
Get back
The skeleton
now,
filling you
please.
up.
Whoa.
Not
Okay.
gonna
We,
happen.
no, we made a this is a little simple misunderstanding. That's all this is. Captain?
I move close to the creature.
Yep, you guys start to flank them, and they're kind of like not sure what to do or how to get out of the situation. They're near the steps; they could try to run down, but you're in a good spot.
Can I stealth?
You may roll stealth.
We'll give you one last time to tell me what this is, where we are, and why we are here.
I don't know. Stowaways? I guess it's a terrible night to be a stowaway, though. Oh, you couldn't have picked a worse night.
Where'd the goblin go?
Oh, this is not. I don't like this, guys. Get back here. Let's get some space. I don't like. Where'd the goblin go? Why are we here? These skeletons talking about a bad night. Why is it a bad night to be here?
Because it is. And you see over there, like coming up from the floorboards, is a shadowy figure, quite literally, kind of melding up from it. He looks humanoid though, like a visage of what once was a man, wearing a pirate outfit, black beard, black outfit, tattered clothes though. And as you look at it, even though it's just a shadow of it, similar to like a ghost when what they might appear like when they die, there is chunks of its torso missing.
More undead.
What are you doing on my ship?
Have you taken us? Are we taken?
This is not by happen chance that we're on your ship.
I don't want you here. You don't want to be here.
Where's the ship headed?
Here, not to be glib.
Are you the
But-
captain of the ship, sir?
I am every time this happens.
What has happened?
Nothing yet. It's going to happen.
What's going to happen?
So do we pull out our swords extra hard?
I don't want you to, but you can. Roll perception checks for everybody again. Okay, everybody above a 10. That's good enough. You see him kind of look off into the water, and you see in the water all that green mist starts to move and sway a little bit. And then it starts to rise. Not quite to the entirety of the deck of the ship, but close. And then you see things moving inside of it. And you see the tentacles. And then I need everybody to roll initiative.
We're under attack.
Which side of the ship are they coming up on?
Yes.
All sides.
Is
It's
it
been fun.
initiative just a D20?
And you get to add your dex at the very. So let me see. Yeah, first character sheet right under your armor class should be an initiative thing. Some of you have dexterity, some of you don't.
Okay, +1.
+2. So an 11. It'd be great if you just destroy us right now. And so I fulfilled my end of the bargain.
Ignore the names. It's not what these things are.
Wait a second. How are you guys getting the plus stuff added onto your things?
They're just adding plus at the end of the roll.
Yeah.
Oh.
/ roll d20, then plus whatever.
What is the meaning of this? Why are we here? We're these.
I don't know why you're here, lad. But if
So you
gotta-
say this happens a lot. Like, does this part happen a lot?
Yes, we come out here, we fight, and we die, and then later we're brought back and we do it again.
Do you ever win?
No.
Blasphemy. Once you die, you should move on.
Oh, you're in the wrong place.
This is an unholy hell.
Yes, it
It's
is.
that bad.
And that is true for you, actually. You feel, as awful as this is, you feel comfortable.
This feels right.
However, for Tython and Toph, not so much. For Pest, also not so much. There's nothing to take. Okay, so. All right. So, real quick, Tython, your passive perception again.
Yes.
One second.
Or do you want me to roll? Or
No, your passive perception's good enough. That's what I'm
Okay.
trying to get at. Again, not what this is, but over on the right, where the new icon is for the bullet, it's actually a dinghy.
okay.
Because you can already feel the tentacles kind of rocking at the ship. But for right now, start of the turn, Toph does actually go first for the tentacles. So on your turn, you can move 30 feet. Every square is 5 feet.
Okay.
You have to be within 5 feet of something to attack it. Or, like in the case of your throwing axes, whatever that range says on your character sheet. In this case, it's like 20 feet to 60 feet. You have options to just do normal attacks. You have options to pump some spells into it to do smite damage.
This is going to be a normal attack. I'm sweating profusely, and I'm just trying to trust my training here.
Yep. So roll the attack to hit. So going to trust your training, you're used to fighting people. You're used to fighting things with arms and appendages, and this is just one giant appendage. Please no giggity. And it kind of whips and whirls around you, and you can't quite land a hit.
Wow. Bloody hell is this?
You still have some movement if you want to move, or you can stay where you are.
I'm gonna back
you-
up since I can't hit it.
I forgot. Hang on, my bad. So if you do move out of its threat range, it can possibly get an attack opportunity against you.
I'm gonna stay.
Okay. That brings us to 12 is Pest and the Tentacles. Tentacles have lower decks. Pest, you get to go first.
I'm gonna. Okay. I'm picking up 1 square. And I guess I'm going to pull out my little crossbow and attack the same one that I see him attacking.
Yep, roll to hit. And you're hidden, so you get advantage. Advantage means, for new people, it means you get to roll twice and take the best number. You get that if you're hidden or if you're flanking with somebody.
Nice.
All right, that definitely hits. Roll your damage. Yes, sneak attack damage too, so you get to roll 3d6 total. This is 1d6 plus your 2d6 from sneak attack. Plus your dex modifier. All right, so you see Pest show back up and just kind of take a quick pot shot at the one you're fighting, Toph.
Oh,
Man.
what is this?
And surprisingly, it's enough to actually it sinks in deep enough that the feathers on the bolt is just gone. It's like sunk deep into it, and the coil or the tendril recoils and starts to slip back down. Because it's sliding back down out of your range, you get to make an attack opportunity against it yourself. So you get to roll again, Toph.
Hell of a shot, Goblin. Hell of a shot.
So roll a d20 again, Toph. If you want to take your attack opportunity.
Can I use a bonus action?
You can. Also, real quick, Toph, I forgot about this. So you have the lucky feat. That's what because you're human, you get to pick a free feat. I gave you that one because it's just generically good, as we talked about. At any point, if you don't like your roll, 3 times per day, you can re-roll it.
Awesome.
So if you want to do it now or you want to wait, you can. But you got 3 uses per day.
I'll hold fast on that.
Cool.
Can I stealth again?
As your bonus action,
Yeah.
you have to find something. You can see a few barrels you might be able to hide it under, but you have to move over like 5 feet.
Okay. I want to do that, but before I do, can I throw like a spoon at it?
That's a bonus action.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll over and hide.
Yep. Bonus
You're
action to spoon.
Better with a crossbow than you are with a spoon.
And she's gone again.
Okay, which is bad for everybody else because the tentacles, minus the one. There we go. That one's sunk back down for right now. They attack. I'm only rolling the d20. I'm not adding the modifier here because you don't need to know what their modifier is. Okay, that hits one of the skeletons. Matt, the one on the far right tries to come high and then kind of slap down on you. What's your AC?
17.
That misses then. You kind of definitely kind of move out of the way easily enough. And as you do so, the captain keeps looking at you kind of curiously, like trying to figure out something about you. He doesn't have time. Oh, yeah. Until the one in the bottom right kind of slams down on him. Kind of like hitting him. And even though he's a shadowy form, for some reason, as it hits him, it kind of, you hear the crunching of bones. and its tentacle lifts up. There's kind of like just a big like smear of the shadow creature just splatter all over the deck.
His day isn't going well.
Wow. Yeah. The captain went down, huh?
Tython, what's your AC?
15.
It misses you. Wait, 15.
Oh wait, no, 18. Sorry, I didn't count the other parts.
Good. It's either way. You're still good. All right, you're in good shape. You kind of bring your shield up and kind of easily kind of help push it off you. No big deal. And unfortunately, Tess, what's your AC? Even though you're hidden.
17.
Okay, it just barely misses you too, but you get the sense it somehow still knew where you were. Like it could feel your vibrations. All right. And that brings us to Tython. It's your actual turn now.
Okay.
And as this is all going on, you actually hear cries from underneath the deck where people are screaming horribly. Some of the tentacles are still coming in from under the ship and kind of grabbing some of the crew and tearing them apart, tearing them down.
Got to do something about these tentacles. I'm gonna. This cantrip, Toll the Dead.
Yep.
I'm gonna aim for this guy that's near Matt and the skeleton.
Okay, so that luckily is not a roll on your part. It's just a saving throw on their part to see if they succeed against your spell DC, which is what? If you look under your spells, you should see the very top of your spell sheet should be a DC saving throw DC.
14.
It has no positive to its modifier. It does not make that saving throw. So roll your damage.
Okay.
If it's not injured, I think it's a D8, right?
Yeah. D8 instead of D12 if at full HP.
Yep. And which one did you do that to?
The one by Matt and the skeleton.
Okay. Similarly, that one kind of starts to recoil down, like screeching as it's hit. Okay, that brings us to Meyer. You're up.
Okay, so I was just sitting here reading. So I can curse on a bonus action.
You can use your Hexblade's Curse if you want to. You can use the spell Hex if you want to. It's up to you. You got two options.
And that doesn't count as anything, like the actual attack animation, right?
No, it just helps add on to your attack when you do make it.
Is it, so from what I was reading, is it something I can do every turn? Or is it like a...
So the Hexblade's Curse is kind of your big special ability that you only want to use when you're really going in on one creature. Yeah, Hex. No, the Hex could.
Oh, I see, times one. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Now,
Hex itself lasts for up to an hour, so that can last a good long while. Or you can just attack with your greatsword, or your Eldritch Blast. Either one.
I guess I'll try to blast him.
Okay. And for again, both Tython and Toph, like you see energy kind of focus in on him, and it looks like blood as he shoots it out. Go ahead, roll your attack.
What kind of spell casting is that?
None I've ever seen.
Wait, you did my rolling just damage? Is that what you said?
You were trying to roll a hit still.
Rolling hit, okay.
So you roll a d20, and you add at the very top of your sheet. You should have a bunch of different attack options. One of them is called Eldritch Blast. It just adds, so add whatever you roll to hit plus 7. So roll d20 plus 7. That's your chance.
Jeez. So do I hit?
You actually do, because they're not very nimble. They're just very big. So you get to roll your damage.
So look for what, a 1d10? Is that right?
Yes, 1d10 plus 5.
Where do you see +5 at?
Right next to the Eldritch Blast, you see 1 times 1d10 plus 5 on the character sheet. Do you see it?
Can be combined or split. Agonizing Blast. Add charisma modifier. Oh, because it's my charisma modifier. Okay.
Correct, yeah.
So
Quick question. On our spell sheets, the ones with the check boxes, those are the ones we have learned?
You have prepared for the day. So clerics, like I said, just pictures for like some catch-all good ones. That way, you
Oh,
can
okay.
forward that right now. The check marks and same thing with you, Steve, is the star, and it has a star in it, is also prepared. So at the top of your spell list, you can see that how many spells you can cast per day. In the case of you, Charles, I think it's like 4 and 2, right?
Yeah.
So it can be any four. You can cast the same first level spell 4 times, or you can mix it up. It's up to you for the ones that are checked. And then same thing with the 2 second level spells. Where Steve is thinking it only has 3 first
What
level
about
spells.
the cantrips? Is that like...
Cantrips are infinite. You can use as many as you want to, as often as you want to.
Okay.
All right, that's enough to start making that Tender Recoil too. Which brings us back to the top of the round. The skeleton is looking at you guys confused, like, I don't think you're supposed to be able to do that.
What do you mean? What have you guys been doing this whole time? You let him just destroy you, die?
I mean, we don't want to, but yeah.
And how about your captain? Is he not coming back?
I mean, next time.
When is next time?
I don't know. Kind of passage of time is kind of a little fuzzy, you know. When you're dead, it's kind of like awful, and then reborn through one of the birthing trees, and that's awful. And then you just do it again.
Birthing trees.
This makes 0 sense. And now is not the time for your rambling. We are surrounded by enemies.
But you asked it, and you see the one of the tendrils like crushes down on him. And it's just bone splinters everywhere.
Welp.
Well, so much for getting answers out of him.
Steve, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna go right to this next.
Which one?
circle.
Which one did you attack, Matt? Again, I'm sorry.
I guess.
You could hit anyone with Eldritch Blast. Your whole range is like anything you wanted to.
I guess the one to my top left.
The one I hit already.
Okay, that's what I thought. Then yeah, that one's gonna move back down into the water too. Now, Steve, you can make it to the one on your far left if you want to still.
Mhm.
And actually, you have enough movement to go straight down too. You have 30 feet of movement, so 5 feet per. You can make it down to either the two on the bottom or bottom right a little bit.
I think I want to clear the bottom just to give us some space in case any of them they're not in range to hit me, right? Hit anyone in my party.
Correct. Not until you move into range to attack it. In order for them to get attack opportunity against you, you have to move away from them, but you can move towards them as much as you want to.
So I'm gonna move right down here.
Yep. Make your attack. $11 is just enough.
I'll take it.
Roll your damage. Damn.
Nice.
That thing just immediately just starts to shrivel and fall away back into the water.
This is my sword attack sound. Ha!
I like it.
Okay, it will be Pest's turn in a second, but again, perception checks again.
From everybody.
Yes, please.
My God.
At least you use it on a skill check.
The blood.
I go blind, I guess.
We don't do that here.
That was one of my favorite parts.
You throw that away for me?
Okay, just Pest notices this.
Yeah, don't do that. That's dangerous. Throw it away for me. Fast, please. Thank you. Throw it away for me, please. Yes. No, Jada.
Okay, I told her. All right, Tython, you're up.
Okay.
Jada!
So the on the spell, you said the stars are ones you have prepared. What about the ones with the check boxes?
Steven, give me some ice.
Same thing. Like stars are ones that you have prepared no matter what because of your class or your domain, because you're a grave cleric.
Okay.
Steve's same way. He has a few spells that no matter what he always has prepared.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then you have optional spells, which are the checkmark ones.
Okay. I'm gonna attack another tentacle with inflict wounds.
Okay, you gonna move up to it? You gotta give it a little touch. Oh wait, my bad. I'm sorry. I skipped my wife. Hi, my name is Joseph.
Okay. I want to run towards the dinghy, but I'm still stealth. Yes, so it's not cut in half anymore, is it?
You get negatives to disadvantage on moving quickly, but you do also have your bonus action to disengage that you could easily make that distance without removing your stealth.
So how far can I run?
Because of your everything, like 40 feet.
Okay, I'm running.
Where's the goblin going?
She's actually still hidden, unfortunately.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I can't see her.
Oh, okay.
We can
I
hear it.
can't see anything.
We can hear it, right?
What the hell's Devil's Sight? Does that mean I can see devils?
So what Devil's Sight means is like in magical darkness, you can see. Like if somebody casts a whole globe of darkness, not just like normal nighttime, but you can see right through it.
See extra hard. Gotcha.
Yeah, actually you can at night. You have the best vision at night.
Okay, so if I take disadvantage to move, how much further can I go?
Another 20.
Okay.
Okay. If you're staying hidden, you're not attacking, then you can use the rest of your actual action to keep moving.
No, I want to attack the one to the south of me.
Okay, roll attack. Yeah, that hits.
I get sneak attack.
You don't anymore, no. Okay.
I want to yell, but we need to get out of here. This is not good.
I don't know where that sound came from.
You can see her now. After she took her shot, she like poked out from behind one of the items, or one of the planks or whatever, very far away from where she once was. She booked it. or it booked it.
Pestat, you've done this before.
Run away? Yeah. Yeah. That's really big. You don't want to fight it anymore. I'd say go team.
I don't want to watch a movie. You can watch a movie.
Okay, and with that, I forgot. Sorry, Steve, or Charles. 1 second.
Yep.
Two of them disappear, and the one is going to try to slam down on Steve, and misses easily.
Nice.
Just the tentacle just slams down, and you're just like not having it. Your shield comes up, and you just fight back against it.
Nice.
Then at the crying goblin. Oh shit!
Oh, man.
So.
Jeez.
You take 18 points of damage.
That's rough.
So
I'm still good.
so medic, but all right, Matt.
My turn. Oh,
No.
oh, you're attacking me.
No, again, you just kind of easily just like
Oh,
feels
Not having any of
familiar.
that.
This is just this is right, like you said. This is just natural. Like even their movements don't feel that dissimilar or unfamiliar to you. Now, Tython, you can go and touch a writhing tentacle.
I was, but after seeing our Gobbo friend just get wrecked, I'm gonna try to heal.
It just kind of like it hits her like as she's talking, not paying attention, and it just decks her. And you can see like you're pretty sure you heard the cracking of bones. Like there's probably a rib,
All those spoons are
or
flying.
or a bunch of spoons just kind of got dented. Either way, it's the worst day of her life.
Okay, yeah. Even a goblin needs to be saved. So
So you can move 30 feet.
and then I can cast a spell.
Yep, you can still
Within
move. You
range.
can move 30 feet and still cast your spell with any spell that's within range of that.
Hold 1 second. Let's discuss this. Nah, type
Okay.
Like the DM said, we couldn't PvP. We can let them die.
Let's discuss this. This goblin gave us no information on why we were here. It doesn't even articulate with us. Why are you saving it?
it's
How,
an ass. It's just
how do you know she didn't bring you here, Charles?
You guys were a team.
She's definitely seems smart enough that she could have done this.
It is true.
I don't know about this one.
She did take down one of the tentacles, though.
and she did just take a hit for the team.
And she ran to the boat to leave.
I'm on the fence. You can't trust these type of beasts.
I'm a cleric. I have to
You
heal.
can't. You swore to kill him, Brimbor.
If you must.
Must. It's my oath as a cleric.
You don't want to end up on the wall, do you, Charles?
I think you end up on the wall regardless, but yeah.
You
I
do.
gotcha.
Only if you don't believe. That was the whole shtick.
You played that one,
geez.
didn't you?
I did. It was so good.
Which one was that?
Mask
of
of
the
the
Betrayer.
Betrayer.
I've got to do my clerical duty and help.
And save your spells for Steve. Yeah, yeah.
Would be a great idea for me.
Steve's kicking ass.
Steve can actually heal himself too.
The goblin dies. We might not get any more answers out of it.
It never
Nope,
gave
you
us
gotta-
answers to begin with. I won't argue. If this is what you want to do,
He's
I support you.
not wrong.
You just make sure that you're doing this just. That's all I ask.
I feel it'll pay off. All right, so I'm moving 30.
It's up to you, buddy. You're kind of dragging your feet.
All right,
Approach really pitifully.
saunter over.
Help!
Okay, cast Healing Word. It's 60-foot range.
So that heals 1d4 plus your wisdom modifier. So not a lot, but enough that if she gets hit again, she won't die.
So 1d4 plus 4.
Yep. And you just get to do that. Now, as a grave cleric, actually, before I say that, keep going. I gotta check that.
Okay. All right, Kellenbor, do your thing.
To the wall.
Oh, pretty good. So add 6 back onto your wrecked 18 that you just. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, your circle of mortality, the whole like if she's actually knocked unconscious. So Steve was kind of right. If she would have been knocked out and dying, you would have healed for maximum.
Didn't min-max.
Yeah, you know what? 2 more hit points if you would just let the goblin bite it, Charles. I mean, that's pretty good. The value, the savings.
I mean, that's just basic clericing.
Basic 101.
Apparently not a very good one.
No. No, you don't want to let somebody die, man.
That's the game.
Okay. All right, now, Meyer, you're up again.
Sweet. So, what was it? Just a D20?
Yep, you can do your greatsword attack, or you can use your
Oh, and I get plus
blast. Which one are you attacking with?
2. So I just have to be next to it to melee attack it, right?
Yep.
Right up on it.
Okay, so again, out of nowhere, because originally seeming unarmed, he kind of just starts being formed out of blood, or what looks like blood, forms a great sword in his hand out of nowhere,
Whoa.
and he attacks.
Is that so? Like, is that the what I'm reading here about the making a magic weapon or whatever?
Yeah, you can summon it anytime, and you can make it disappear anytime you want to. You don't ever have to actually show a weapon on you ever.
So it doesn't actually cost anything to do that.
No, it's free every
And
time.
is it-
Like for the whole shtick of hey, hand over your weapons. You can hand over the weapon and then just summon it back whenever you get wherever you want to go.
Cool. So is it always magical, or is it?
So magical-ish. It's magic to you. It's bound to you.
It's
that
not a
kind of thing.
magic weapon, though.
Not for overcoming damage resistance yet. You get to that point that you overcome it. I think.
Yeah. I think from what I was reading, I consume a weapon to do that.
Yeah, I mean you could just take that as your weapon after.
D20. Dang it! Jeez, these rolls are awful.
It's not +2, man.
Is it not?
No, you're
Oh no, that was initiative. Sorry. So take 2 off, then 8.
no. Your great sword attack on that list is 2d. It's +7 to hit.
Oh, +7 to hit. So
Yeah, and on your very
5.
first page, which is your all that stuff, all your attack stuff, you should see like Vampiric Bite, Great Sword, and Eldritch Blast. So add 5 to that, so it's 15, which does hit.
trying to see where you're seeing that. Okay, so I'll just find
Oh,
it then.
character
So yeah,
space.
15. So what was the damage?
Do you have it pulled up on your phone or something?
No, I have it pulled up over here on the side.
Okay, making sure. That's it. Like, so on your base character sheet, do you see like your strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, all that kind of stuff?
Mm-hmm.
And then the bottom of that same sheet, over towards the right a little bit, under actions, do you see that?
Actions. Yeah, it's blank.
Okay, so you're viewing it on something that's weird then, because I've had that happen before a couple times where that stuff shows blank if like something's missing.
So
Or, like,
I'm viewing it on Google Docs.
Oh yeah, that won't work.
Mine
has
is
to-
blank too.
Oh, hi. Okay, that's something else I should have said. How you doing? Yeah, it won't. That won't view on Google Docs. Just open it with Adobe, just Reader.
Just open it with Adobe Reader, like we all have Reader installed.
Do you not?
I do. Because I couldn't see my languages last night.
Oh yeah, okay. 1 second.
I was Google Docsing it too.
Hmm.
Oh, that's so much better. Oh my
But you just
goodness.
downloaded it, or did you already have it?
I already had it, but it's so much clearer now.
Did it show up?
Yeah, big
Good.
time.
Do you ever make those pick your languages? If not, you can fill that in now too.
Yeah, I already did.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh man, look at all this.
Yeah, I should have said that ahead of time. I kind of forgot that some people might be viewing it in Google Docs. Because I tried to do it a few times that way too, and I realized, oh, it doesn't load for some reason in there.
Not to hold up the game. I'll download that after.
Yeah, that's fine.
runs
So you,
over.
so you just roll. So you get to roll 2d6 plus 5 for damage. Damage.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Wow.
So I absolutely wreck it.
You actually do. It doesn't even get a chance to recoil. You just kind of cut deep into it, and like down the center or on the side, and it tries to recoil, but you see it kind of the top tip of it kind of starting to flop backwards on itself,
Who is this guy?
swooshing into the water. Did you roll max?
No, I didn't.
Oh, not quite. No, almost. 1 point away from it. All right, top of the round. Toph.
Tight then. If we can make it out of this alive with these last two mobs, we need to discuss our other party member here. He's doing some type of spells that I just do not. It is not feeling comfortable with me. Do you agree?
I agree. This is unnatural.
It's blood magic, the most natural of magics.
We can discuss this if we make it out of here alive.
We all have it.
Yes, you're full of it. Trust me.
I'm gonna do a throwing axe action.
Trust me, it's delicious. Yeah, go ahead. Roll your attack.
And I'm attacking the one here right in the center.
Yeah, at a 9, it hits the creature, and it kind of sinks in a little bit, but it's too thick, and that you can tell it doesn't seem to feel it that much. So no damage was done, aka it missed.
Well then,
You still have your movement. You can move up to 30 feet.
they can't attack it, huh?
Again, no. You get, or unless you want to use one of your luck points to try the roll again.
No, I'm gonna hold that. Okay, I'm gonna stay where I am just in case it tries to attack me. I have enough armor to protect everyone.
Okay. That brings us to the former splatter mark. Go ahead. Pest.
Let's see. I'm gonna back up a few more. Let's see. Here. I'm gonna back up and then I don't know. I dragged it. I'm gonna back up there, and I'm going to attack the one.
All right, roll attack. Yeah, roll. 11 was just enough to hit.
And when did Adobe become jerks?
What are they jerks with?
They were trying to install McAfee.
Gross.
I know.
Tell them to stop.
It's Patton all over again.
Jeez.
That's enough to, to drive it down as well. It kind of shrieks, wiggles, and kind of just like sucks itself back down into the water. All right, one left. Kind of sensing around with the closest target, which would be Toph. Okay, does a 19 hit you?
Oh yeah, I see lots more stuff now.
So at the very top, Toph, you should see your armor class. It's next to your hit points and your proficiency bonus.
It's 20.
So that does not hit you. So again, just an absolute beast, just refusing to bend. It slams into you and it hits, but like it does not take you down. It does not break your stance. You just hold strong.
Big boy.
That brings it to Tython. You're up again.
Okay. I'm going to fire a guiding bolt at it.
Go for a roll attack.
So hey, just like I guess while you do that real quick, this JavaScript thing that came with it, is that part of your thing?
Yeah, just hit OK. Or like, what would it try to do?
It just has a JavaScript bar popping up with it every
Oh
time.
yeah, just close that out.
Yeah, I've got it on mine too.
Yeah, you can
Malware.
It's just a little malware. Guiding
It's a
bolt.
JSON.
Guiding bolt is 4d6 plus 1d6.
You got to
Can't
hit
let that
first.
slide.
Whoa.
What's that, Joe?
You have to roll to attack first, I think, for guiding bolt. Let me roll down to it.
I have a +6 attack modifier.
Damn.
Yep.
It's d20 plus 6.
That's it.
I'm learning.
Oh, it feels bad.
Jeez.
Missed by 1.
This game is rigged.
So you cast the spell and it just kind of goes wide.
Ugh.
And the reason it goes wide is because the ship rocks. Like something massive.
What's happening? What happened? Can you hear me, Charles?
Hey,
Hello?
There
That's
we
good.
go.
Okay.
would you move the server?
I just lost. I couldn't talk anymore. I guess I don't know. It was weird.
I thought you were being like super dramatic.
No.
Okay.
What was the last thing you heard?
Something rocked the ship, which made me miss, obviously, because I never miss.
Oh yeah, and it was a bad sign, and then it was I guess turn of Vampire Hunter D bag.
Wow.
Hmm. So it's that kind of game, huh?
Right now it is. No, you're up. You get to.
Oh,
It's
me?
your turn. Yep.
Cool.
Let me see. You could get
Let's see,
just up to
one.
it if you want to for your melee attack, or you can just use your Eldritch Blast too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up with it. So let's see, because I can go what 35 feet, I think.
Yes, you can. Oh yeah, you're a little faster than everybody else.
3, 4, 5. Yeah. So just real quick, what was the stuff with bonus actions? Like what's
So you can, your bonus actions. You have a few options. You have 2 of your spells are bonus actions, both Misty Step and Hex. Actually, Armor Agathis might be too. Let me see.
I can also teleport. Oh, jeez, you didn't tell me that.
So,
Oh no, yeah, you did, because that way stuff can't escape me or something.
yeah, Misty Step.
Is that only if I
Tons
hit
of
them,
spells.
or is that any time?
Oh, you only get to use Misty Step twice per short rest. But at level 6, you don't have the ability to kind of hunt them down yet. You will get the ability later to like.
Oh,
nothing
okay,
can
gotcha.
escape you. But for right now, you could, if you use 2 of your spell slots, you can keep Misty Stepping kind of thing. But
Nah, I'm just gonna hit it. Use my blood sword.
yep, roll a hit.
What was it? +7?
Yeah, because your charisma's you go off charisma to attack because of what you are. Almost a nat 20. Damn, roll your damage.
Two, 6. Wow.
Can't get it right all the time.
I guess I just like graze it.
So it's still enough to hurt it, and it kind of whips around angrily, but it doesn't leave just yet, which brings us to Toph.
I'm gonna finish this thing off.
Roll to hit. Okay, and you get to add, what was your
It's
addition?
4.
No, it's more than that. It's +6. 12 hits. +4 is your strength, but you actually also add your proficiency bonus when you do it.
Damn.
Jeez. Oh, I know that was your.
Yeah, so roll your damage.
I just did.
A d20 is not your damage. It's a d8 for your longsword.
Ah.
Did you still add +6 to it? Damn. And that was enough. So kind of using the exact same spot he hit, and kind of recoiled away from, so he didn't get hit by the tentacle. You kind of bring your sword back up and like finish the job and like finish severing the thing and forcing it to like slop back into the ocean.
That's how it's done, Blood Mage.
And the moment you do, the ship starts to rock hard. Everybody roll an acrobatics check.
What is my acrobatics?
Yeah. So just a D20 plus your.
Or acrobatics or strength saving throw, either one.
Say it again, Joe.
You can roll acrobatics or a strength saving throw, whichever one is better. Before strength saving throw at the very top, let me see. Toph, you don't have a bonus. You don't have no bonus to it. You still get +4 to it.
Jeez.
Okay, so Pest, Toph, and Tython. Nope. Just missed it.
Not me.
You were close, actually. You only need one more. 13. So both Matt and Tython, as the ship rocks hard, you kind of fall on your feet. That's it. You fall prone. Or fall on your ass, I guess, not on your feet. And the boat just kind of rocks hard, and it kind of keeps rocking. And for the first time, you see what Pest probably saw, especially you, Tython, with your passive perception, is something is underneath the boat, which was evident by the tentacles. What wasn't was how big. About 8 sizes times the size of this ship. Is a shadow that just kind of starts moving, and it's causing the boat to rock.
Oh, this is not good.
Mummies, I said, oh, let's go, let's go, let's go.
How are we supposed to do that?
Little boat.
Is that monster thing the little boat?
Yes, so earlier. Also, I guess for this part too, now that things have settled down a little bit and the tentacles are kind of, at least the tentacles are gone and out of the field of vision, you do see like 500-600 yards, so a good distance, but not impossible as far as, like, you're not too far from the shore. Still a good distance, but so what do you guys want to try to do?
Do we steer the boat towards the shore?
You could. You have options. You have the options of, you can try to handle the ship and see if anybody can manage to take the ship close enough to shore. You can try to take the dinghy instead.
I say we take the ship and at least try to get some supplies off of it. What's on here will take us to that island.
I like our chances better on the big ship.
Can anyone steer this thing?
I mean, seems like it should be easy enough.
Can.
Spin the wheel, right?
I wish it was that simple, but have at it.
I'm gonna start walking over there. Very confidently. I'm not confident.
So the goblin's starting to get behind the wheel of the ship.
I mean,
No.
I'm down.
No. Too confident. Like,
Can I just spin
I just
the
said it's not
wheel?
that hard to do.
who knows where she
You
may
can if
steer
you
us?
want to.
Which way is she steering the wheel? Towards the island or towards the sea?
I'm just gonna spin it.
Yeah, let's not do that. Titan, do you mind steering the ship? I trust
Yeah.
you.
I'm closest to the wheel. I'll try my best.
You get over there as she starts to spin it, and you kind of grab it quickly before it gets too off.
Oh man.
Let's not do that. Okay, I've got the wheel. Stopped it from spinning. Does this thing have sails?
They're tattered, but exist somewhat.
Okay.
But you still feel the rocking, and you definitely feel like, as it kind of the wood keeps creaking, it's hard to say how long you got, but you can definitely try.
I mean, is the ship moving, or are we at stationary?
It's moving now. Like, it was kind of a little stationary-ish after when the tentacles got a hold of it, but it seems to be relaxed enough that you can move. That is moving in the water, At least you hope that's what's moving it and not something else.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
I'm going to try to steer towards the aisle.
Okay, you're not proficient in it, so what that means is just roll, give me a straight roll.
Okay, just D20.
Yep, and you can add your intelligence.
Which I have none. Oh god.
Okay, it takes you a little bit, but you manage to at least get it moving in the direction you kind of want it to go in. Trying to figure it out. So another option, people, I forgot about this part. With people, there's the aid action, which lets people help somebody else. The help action. It lets somebody kind of give somebody else advantage on the roll as you're doing something, which lets you roll twice.
Yeah, I'm all about
Like,
that.
if for instance, since you Toph and Tython have worked together a little bit and seem to be on the same page, like Toph can go up front and kind of try to help guide him on which ways to go, to try to avoid the whatever shadow is lurking underneath the boat.
Get back, Goblin.
Okay.
Okay. So you got to go in that point. While this is going on, Myra, you feel like the need to look up. Like something just draws you there.
It just draws my gaze upwards.
Yep, like a compulsion.
All right, I stare to the sky. Do I roll anything?
No, you don't need to.
What's he
You
looking
s-
at?
I
thought
don't
you-
know. I
you
thought I
thought-
saw something.
You follow his gaze. He kind of just like starts to daze off, looking up. You don't see anything, but he does.
I'm gonna walk over and look up.
So the goblin kind of saunters up next to you, kind of following your gaze, and what you see, Meyer, is a man standing on top of the sails, looking down at you, just kind of smiling.
What are we looking at?
And that startles you out of it.
I just thought I saw something. Or do I actually see him? I don't know.
To
Is he
you,
still there?
yeah, to you, he's there.
Oh yeah. Do you guys not see old
Oh,
dude
sky.
sitting up there?
I see nothing.
You don't see anything.
So you guys are just making it up then. Guess that's what yelling
Tython,
at
give me another roll, but roll twice this time. Ooh, two good ones.
Mm.
Yeah, you're actually managing to get the ship in the direction you want it to go,
Attaboy, Tython.
even as you feel like the chunk of the ship gets ripped off from behind.
What?
Oh, that's not good.
What?
Something
we
still
didn't take the
underneath the
boat.
water chasing you. And you see the shadow, the large swath of a shadow, just kind of still trying to chase you.
How close are we to the island? Are we gonna make it?
Gotta go faster.
Maybe.
Must go faster.
At least we're not on that little boat.
Yeah. That was a bad idea.
No, it wasn't.
So for Meyer, the figure's gone now. After the boat gets rocked, you kind of lose your focus a little bit. Not there anymore.
I don't see it anymore.
What did you see to begin with? What was it?
Just some old dude standing up on the sail.
Any weapons? Any armor?
No, like, hard to make out.
And just kind of shadowy. But he was definitely there.
Another member of the crew?
Maybe the captain, because they say they keep coming back.
Yeah, but they say that after every day. It hasn't been a day yet.
Or maybe they were just making it up and they don't actually come back.
It's true. That's true.
This is all strange.
So it looks like that thing hasn't caught us yet.
Okay,
But
so
I feel like it's getting close.
both Meyer and Pest. So randomize which group it was going to go to. Not too long after Pest mentioning it was not a bad idea. The dinghy is grabbed by a tentacle and thrown. And it hits between you guys.
Aww. You squeal and jump out of the way.
So
I stand firm.
it's a 17 total to hit.
Oh.
Wait,
It was a 9 plus 8. So
Am I dead?
no, but like, so did it hit you?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it hit Matt too.
yeah, I have a 17 AC. So it hit just does what, 3 damage then? Is that what you're saying?
No, the D6 was 1 through 3. It was going to hit you, target you guys.
Oh, I got
4
you.
through 6, it was going to target them. Oh, that's not bad. You each take 5 damage as it hits between the two of you.
Help me.
I already
It feels so good. I have 1 life.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Never mind, I forgot I got healed.
Yes, Steve, go for it.
So I think I'm really starting to understand it more. So I've never played before. So the D8, right? So it's 1 through 8, and then if it rolled a 5, that meant it was a 1 plus the 4, which made it 5.
Yeah, and so like honestly, like when I should have done it first, and I meant to do this, when I tell everybody that you can add the bonuses in, I shouldn't have, because it's better just to see the roll and then look at your own character sheet and then add it yourself instead of relying on the thing to do it. Because like you just said, it kind of hides what you actually rolled.
I get it now. Yeah. Thank you.
And the D20 is the only one that's ever used to hit and saving throws. The other dice are used for damage usually.
Okay.
Okay, so I need another roll from Tython, the ship captain.
All right, let's see if we can get this piece of crap to shore. No.
It's advantage, remember? You got
Okay.
off helping you still.
So
They're
second
trying
roll.
to guide you. Yep. Now you feel a huge chunk get hit with the ship again.
Oh man.
You feel the whole boat kind of rock up, like lift out of the water as something kind of rolls underneath it and picks it up out of the water before setting it back down hard. Everybody needs to roll another either acrobatics or strength check, saving throw. So, first, something that happens that people often misconstrue is on skill checks, a 1 is not automatically a failure. Except at your levels where you don't have a high enough bonus that it still is.
Hmm.
So Tython, you're knocked off your feet. Toph is off his feet. Pest is off her feet. And Myra's the only one standing. Unfortunately, the people that got knocked off their feet this time, with the way it's rocking, you start to slide towards the edge of the ship as it's rolling. People can try to use a reaction to keep from being rolled off the ship.
Is that just a D20 or?
People can make reflex saving throws. Saving throw. Because Meyer is standing, he could possibly also try to help somebody.
Guess I will get.
Sorry, it's a dexterity saving throw. I'm used to saying reflex. That's old edition. That's my bad.
See. Guess I'll get Toph back on his feet.
All right, so Pest, as she starts to roll, she manages to roll into a stand, so at least she's back up before falling off the edge.
Sorry, I had a call. What did I miss?
You're dead.
you might be. You're rolling off the ship when you failed that saving throw.
Yeah.
You fell, but also because the ship was rolling a little bit, and you started rolling off the ship.
Nice,
You
nice.
started tipping really hard. The only person that kept their balance was Meyer, who's trying to save Toph. Pest managed to keep herself, got herself back up. So you need to make a dexterity saving throw. Basically, roll a d20 and add 1 to see if you can't prevent yourself from falling off.
Okay, sorry.
You're fine, man. I mean, you might not be fine. We'll find out. No, unfortunately, you're fine. All right, so 2 things happen here for Toph. Toph, roll a d20 and add your dexterity, which is a big old 0. Yep. And Meyer, roll your reflex saving throws, or dexterity saving throw, so you get to add a +2 to yours. It's a 10. You keep him from falling off the edge, but literally barely. Like, he's going, and as awful as it is, as you start rolling with the heavy armor, the armor making it a little worse, kind of carrying your weight, the unholy blood mage grabs you by the hand and keeps you from falling off the edge.
Can't let blood go like that.
Ah! Oh, that pleases me. So he helps him up. Everybody still there?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So, unfortunately, Meyer helps up Toph. Much to his chagrin. But the boat looks rough.
Is it still floating?
It is sort of lurching.
But like missing the back
The
part
back
of it.
half. So it should
You
be
can tell
sinking.
you feel like it's probably taking on a lot of water.
Okay. Have we made it any closer to land?
You have halfway.
Just half. Oh boy. Which side of the ship is damaged?
The back,
The whole thing.
whatever that thing's called.
I believe it's
You see large chunks of it missing. I'm not sure if that's the port, the bow, right?
stern.
The stern,
Oh, okay. yeah.
bow's the front, port is left, and starboard is right.
I thought you D&D'd.
I don't ship.
I guess we just weather the storm and keep going.
Like, how far are we from shore?
Now about 200 yards.
100 yards.
I guess I get back on the wheel.
Yeah.
There is still one.
Okay, you get over to it. You can use help again.
Okay.
Roll. Unlucky 13. But it's enough to keep you straight at least.
My God.
Come on, boat.
Make one more roll.
It's a good roll.
Okay. So as you pilot the ship closer and closer, you get within about 100 yards, past the 100-yard point, and the ship starts to tear apart. But not from whatever's following you. Like the boards in the ship just start to kind of shake and crumble.
Like the ship itself is disintegrating.
Falling apart, yep.
How deep is the water where we're at now?
Still probably pretty deep. Like you'd have to swim. Probably not deep enough though. Like the shadow seems to have backed off a little bit. Yeah, you see the shadowy figure behind you. It's deep-ish. It's not following you. Some of the tentacles are kind of writhing behind you, but not coming any closer either. Like it seems to be stopped.
So can we go ahead and jump ship and swim the shore, even with this heavy armor and shield?
You can roll your athletics check to do so. Yes.
What do you
And
guys
you-
think?
Well, at this rate, we won't have a boat to ride anymore.
Can't imagine we can swim any faster than the boat is floating.
I can't swim.
Oh boy.
Jeez.
Somewhere inside Toph's head, the whole like, well, I guess this problem took care of itself.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the goblin not being able to swim, but then again,
Good work, Bahamut. Good day of work.
I guess we're not jumping then, huh?
I'm not saying you can't jump in, but
Ride
Feels
this,
like
thing
it
out
would
some
work.
more. Ride this boat out some more.
The ship's falling apart now and starting to fall out from beneath your feet. It looks like it's gonna split apart soon.
Okay.
have we gotten any closer to land?
Barely. Like at this point, it's kind of like the momentum's gone and the ship's kind of starting to.
I was starting to capsize.
Yeah, so you're gonna get like 50 within 50 yards and like.
Should we get to the front of the boat and then jump off?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So, I guess I'm going to grab the goblin,
The goblin is grabbed.
and we jump off the front of the boat.
Okay.
And I flail horribly, making it all the more difficult.
Can't I like put her in a trance or something?
Just throw her.
Nope.
Just go.
No trance.
Like you don't understand. I can. Nope. Never mind. I guess we're doing this. So
Do
do
it
I,
in life.
You can try to knock her out.
I don't think that would help. Is she just still just flailing, or
Unnamed medium villain. She doesn't say that. She doesn't say
what was the goblin's name? Spider
pest spider bait.
Spiderbait.
Pest. Pest
Pest.
spider bait.
Has she told us that yet, or do we still just know her as Goblin?
Goblin.
Okay,
Goblin.
so chill out, Goblin.
Mm,
And I-
mm.
All right, so as people jump off the ship, I need athletics checks from everyone, including the flaily.
Ooh, +4.
Yeah. No, wait, no, Steve.
Now, if you
Well,
can't
that's still
swim,
pretty good.
well, I'm gonna get to pest in a second. If she can't swim,
I hope that I roll low and she has to drag me to shore now.
Man, I'm like unathletic.
Nope.
You die. She has no strength.
okay. So pest jumps in and it starts to flail, and because of the flailing, by God, she's swimming without realizing she's swimming, and she's trying to kick herself away from you, which is taking her to shore.
Oh yeah, because the high roll, I got you now.
Yeah, it's just it shouldn't be happening, but one of those she can't swim. Have you ever tried? She is now.
I've seen everything now, huh?
Tython with the high rolls of both Meyer and especially Toph, who's used to swimming in his armor. Sometimes he'll go out and train himself to do so. They do help Tython get to shore too. So you guys all managed to get there with Pest getting there first.
That's right.
And unfortunately, Pest, for you, Meyer's on his way to shore. The mean man that was trying to drown you.
On shore, it's just cheers. I knew we could do it, team.
Hmm.
Didn't know we were a team.
Mm-mm.
Gonna do that no look thing as the boat is sinking behind us. We're too cool to look back at it.
So you look at it, and it's more than just sinking. The moment the boards start hitting the water in this area, it just starts turning to dust.
Is there anything salvageable that's floating that we can get?
It's all turning to dust. You see crates hit the water and then dust.
Well, all right.
All right, so you guys are on shore, and it's dark out. It's night. The moon is high and full with some clouds in the sky. And it is large. It's a much bigger moon than what you're used to seeing.
Where are
I don't know. I have no idea.
Who healed me?
Tython.
I'm gonna slip up and pop a spoon into his pocket.
Make a sleight of hand check. And Toph roll or Tython roll a perception check.
Okay. I have good perception. Not good enough.
Yeah, it's fine. You don't notice anything happen.
Do I notice that? I see the goblin walking up to us.
You can try to. I don't think actually anybody's perception check can beat a 28, so no. even if you roll 20, you're still only going to get up to whatever your wisdom is. So
Yep.
it's quick. Like you see the goblin move up to him because she's not hidden, but you don't notice the fact that her hands are quick and she's just putting something in his bag.
Just oblivious.
And Tython, you can write on your character sheet 1 rusty spoon.
Okay. Inventory.
It's not rusty. It has been spit shined.
1 tetanus spoon.
Where do I put that? Extra equipment or notes?
You just know or something, man.
Okay. I don't. Okay.
Okay. So you're on shore on the beach. Except it's not like a normal beach. It's more like the instead of sand, it's rocks.
Is there a beach map?
Pebbles or rock.
Both. And no, not for right now. So just ignore the map for the time being.
I'm scanning around, looking to see just exactly where are we, and I don't notice anything but water
Not
and
to-
land.
Yeah, you see it not too terribly far up ahead. After you get off the rock face, it kind of goes into a little bit of a clearing and then turns into a forest again.
Okay.
But it does not look like the same forest you came from. Like the trees here are a lot thicker, more gnarled. Some leaves, not a lot. Whereas before you were going through a deciduous area. No, evergreen, my bad.
Do we see any wildlife?
You do not, nor do you hear anything at the moment.
I said we could make a camp here tonight and try to go in the morning.
I'm down.
We need to rest after that ordeal.
You gather some firewood and hunker down.
All right, if that's what people are going to do. Before making camp, people can make survival checks, whoever's good at it. Let me see. Tython is used to it.
Okay.
And
Estes just going to try.
I gotta step away for 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
yeah, man.
No problem.
She went looking for stuff to survive with, sticks and things like that, and she came back with a pile of pretty rocks.
Tython, go ahead and roll for your. You got 12, and find your survival on your sheet and add that.
Okay. My Adobe's acting up. It's like trying to install.
McAfee probably.
Yeah, I guess I had problems with McAfee.
There it goes.
So they partnered to better protect you.
I tried to install Acrobat, not just Reader. I just wanted Reader.
That's all I have is Reader. I don't have any
Survival plus
anymore.
6.
So 18, yeah, that's great, man. You're used to it. You start moving quickly, like second nature. You were taught how to survive out here in any environment, kind of tested because you knew your church might take you all over, and you start making camp. Make a little makeshift tent out of nothing, as best you can. Some of the cloaks and stuff you still have carried over from your bag that you carry. A fire, easily enough.
Nice.
I'm stacking my rocks.
And actually, so both I was reading that again because I thought that was the case. Both Meyer and Pest in the future, when it comes to making fires, prestidigitation, which is one of your cantrips that you both have, which is numerous times, you can help light a fire that way.
Paying
No.
attention. 2-second light fires with blood.
Basically, like yeah, you cause the blood to like
Oh.
spark.
A blood fire. I want to do that.
Isn't that what the dude on Game of Thrones did?
I don't know.
I don't think anybody finished it, man. No, we all finished it, and we're all super sad about it. And then we all blocked it out, so no, it never happened.
I haven't
No,
seen the last 2 seasons yet.
That one dude that kept getting killed and then get resurrected over and over again.
Jon Snow.
Oh yeah,
Beric-
I know
Beric
exactly.
Dondarrion or whatever, like the fire witch lady.
Yeah, the fire brought him back, but not blood. I don't think, right?
But I thought he used his blood to set his sword on fire or something like that. Or was that the priest?
Maybe I don't remember.
The guy that picked up the, I can't think, not the mountain, the hound for a little bit. He talked to him.
Yeah, I think. Or it was Thoros of Myr, but maybe that was just in the books. He was a red priest like what's her face. But his control over fire, he could like literally he'd run his sword through the palm of his hand and ignite his blood.
And that did happen in one of the shows.
I just remember from the book.
Sure, I'll do that.
But yeah, you kind of easily just kind of snap your finger, and then like a little bit of puff of like blood mist, and then which then ignites a fire, kind of helps him, whether he wants it or not. So now you have a little bit of unholy fire.
Take your blood fire.
The blood provides.
It giveth and it can taketh away.
Sure could use a good berry.
You feeling hungry, John?
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat this coffee cake from the mystical land of Publix.
So that'd be part two, as far as if anybody needs to find food.
I think I've already found food.
Steve?
Yeah.
He owes me.
It's a blood debt for a reason.
Yeah. Just bleed on me a little bit.
Is he some sort of vampire?
Plus, he's a paladin, so it's good for you.
Mm-hmm.
So according to my reading, grave clerics don't take kindly to undead.
Nope.
I'm back.
Abominations, a whole lot of them.
The undead are abominations to a grave cleric because it's literally, it's okay to die, bro. Don't need to come back.
But he's not undead.
I never died.
What did I miss?
Tython, Charles, managed to make a camp easily enough and start a fire. But unfortunately, he also had a little bit of help with the fire from blood magic fire from Meyer.
That's not good.
Yep. And then Pest, went off to go help collect some wood too, and only came back with rocks.
What?
And you still also have to deal with food.
They're pretty.
You have to deal with food, and Meyer says he already has food here. So that's what you missed.
I'm lost. Okay.
Oh, you also forgot that he owes me one.
Oh yeah, because his food being here is you guys, and you owe him a blood debt.
Explain.
I'm not usually sure if that's legitimate or not.
What's the deal with you and this blood magic while we're sitting by the campfire? I got some questions for you.
Sure, let's go.
Who are you?
Meyer?
Oh, I don't mean your name.
I hunt the undead as well.
And that you see old men hanging from sails and that you create blood magic fire to keep us warm, and you are giving us food. What's in this for you?
Guess a few people to take some hits
For what purpose?
to survive.
Why were you at the wagon to begin with?
Always, what was it, traveling east?
Because you weren't on the manifest, was he not, Titan?
I didn't see him on the manifest.
And so he magically just pops up, and all of a sudden, all of this happens.
I wouldn't say magically, he just kind of, jumped on the wagon.
And then a goblin comes.
And she was there the whole time.
Pest.
Hmm.
You guys had shiny things.
Quiet you. What food do we have to eat?
So that's part two. He managed to make the fire, but somebody needs to try to possibly have to go into the woods or something, or try to grab fish from the ocean.
Goblins are excellent cooks. I have a spoon.
And you see her face clearly for the first time from under the hood. It's not good.
Oh,
God.
Like it's
She's-
so bad.
She's got like the gnarly pointed teeth. And
oh my goodness.
Jeez.
Thank
but
Bahamut.
she is giving you her most charming smile as she holds the spoon out to you.
And I'm gonna
she's like,
hurl whatever food I have
"Great
left in my
cooks."
stomach.
Hurling is a free action. That's fun.
I'm a paladin. I won't do it. That is creepy. Well, if the goblin's gonna cook, I guess I'll go hunt, or at least we can. I don't know. I'm very
Let's
confused.
chill by this awesome fire.
Now, I'm sure some of you guys might have rations on you. Also, as a possibility, I guess, given that you were on the road, it's possible that you were relying on your wagons to take care of that. But everybody roll a d6 for me.
D6.
Yep.
Shut up!
All right. Gross. Pest, Python, and Matt, you do have rations left over from when you were traveling. Meyer, you eat a little less because other things, but you still need to eat food, unfortunately, too, sometimes.
Of course.
Yeah, it kind of feels way less good.
This is what being railroaded feels like.
Yes, this is what it is, man.
I split my rations with.
I think I'll get back with you actually about the food thing. As far
I
as
have no idea.
I need to check into that. I know you don't breathe.
Yeah, I actually don't know if I'm into blood or not.
Oh, you do. You actually do eat, or you do feed. There's different kind of vampires too. As far as the Dhampir, I mean, you can be one that does traditional blood. You can be the what we do in the shadows, where you feed on emotions.
Oh.
You can be one that there's other weird stuff too.
Okay. So, Pest is sitting by the fire and she opens up her bag and starts pulling out nasty, dried up looking. It doesn't look good. It's like icky meat. It's probably several days old, and she just starts offering it to everyone.
Speaking of which,
Hugo,
with your passive perception again, Tython, some of that looks familiar. like when you guys camped back in the wagons, and then like you in the morning you left, and then whatever was left over just got thrown away.
good. Thanks a big.
You were stealing from the camp.
You actually left it, so it's not.
I don't think
stealing.
it's stealing if she's like going through the garbage.
Yeah, she's been following us.
That's what I meant. You've been following us. You have been following us this whole time.
You're my team. Of course, I'm gonna follow you. I'd follow you guys anywhere. And she tries to shove more of the old moldy food at y'all.
So again, both Tython and Meyer, you can say whatever food you have on you. Toph, unfortunately, you might have ate your rations or left your bag on the your food ration bag on one of the wagons before all this stuff went down, not thinking you were going to get sucked into whatever this is.
That's fair.
Can I give him some of mine?
Yeah, you have enough to share, but
Okay.
but whatever it is that you have to eat, you can say. I'm not sure if it's like whatever kind of food ration you prefer. It's up to you.
It's like some oh god, what is it? Cured meat.
I'll take that over eating whatever this goblin has presented to us. I'll be damned if I eat that.
We technically you already ate it once. This is the leftovers.
But it's days old. No way.
Got a little bit of bread and some cured meats.
One-
Thank you.
and like Toph, you especially remember this. Like she goes to pull out and eat an apple that's kind of half eaten on one side, and you remember that apple that you had a while back.
You nasty goblin! I ate that apple.
and
What are
you-
you doing with that?
And you see like a worm coming out of one rotten end, and she just eats it anyway.
Oh my god!
Slurps it up like a piece of spaghetti.
That is literally my bite mark. And you were eating that apple with the worm in it. You disgusting creature.
You want it back?
That's right, you eat that apple.
Repulsive. Thank you for the meat.
She kind of shines it on her little raggy shirt.
Okay, so I just stepped away from her.
Move.
Okay. All right. So with that, you guys are making camp for the night, eating what you have on you, I guess.
Nom 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 nom.
Delicioso.
With the tentacle fight, do we get any XP for that?
Oh, I
We
forgot
don't do
to-
XP in this game,
Ah.
according to Joe.
Okay.
It'll be milestones. So when you hit certain points, you just get to level.
Okay.
That way, if you decide not to fight ever and just kind of talk your way out of everything, you can also level up.
Nice. Nice.
Okay, this B8. Do we put in for the night, or go on watch, or
Oh, hang on 1 second. So, Meyer,
Yeah.
your ration is just a wineskin.
Nice.
Are
And
you not hungry? Are you not going to eat?
Take a swig. No, I'm good.
I frown because that just doesn't make any sense to me. Has to be starving.
What you got there?
Just some fatty drink.
She sniffs at the air.
What are you?
Do I? Is it a secret?
To you?
I mean, to anybody? Like, I mean, like, I guess Dampiers are known.
Not well known, no. Like that's super rare. Like the idea behind it seems absurd because vampires can't have children supposedly. So something being like half whatever, like the question becomes how. And for you, that is also blank.
Because it seems like people like me from what I'm reading.
Correct. Like when you want to be, like people just not even magically, but just drawn to you and enthralled. You know, when not presented against two very holy people that you ping their radars against. Though again, it's still not full. You're not considered undead.
Well, it's just like I'm like you, but more.
I just think it's best that
But
we
better.
just leave it that way. It's fine. You seem to be safe. So in my days of training, every other campfire before we called it a night, we hear its song. And Titan, do you mind to sing us a song before we call it a night?
Oh,
Uh,
I've heard of the Great Typhon.
uh,
Oh, this makes me so happy. Keep going.
shit.
Be a wicked time to pull out your flute and do like flute core. Sing us
Yeah,
some
do
flute core.
Do I have any instruments on me?
Do you? Let me see. Where's
I think my other character sheet had one.
no? Yeah, as a faction agent, you did not. You were not immediately proficient with anything like that. No.
Okay. Mm. Dang. I don't...
Out of everybody, there is somebody that possibly could be, depending on what you chose. Because Toph was proficient with either a gaming set or a musical instrument. I'm not sure which one he chose.
Gaming set.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Shit.
You can still try to roll a performance check anyway, or you can just, you know, not.
Oh wow.
What?
Get down with the sickness.
It's music to my ears.
What's a performance check?
Just roll a d20, add your charisma, which is nothing. So just roll a d20.
I hope it's like a natural 20. Come on, Charles, you got this. Oh. Just kind of recoil.
It's music to my ears.
I was about to say, yeah, the goblins in there clapping.
Off beat and off key.
Let's just call it a night, eh?
Encore.
Near, far, wherever you are.
All right, you guys going to bed?
Yeah.
Okay, so then anybody keeping watch, or you guys just all sleeping?
No, I'll start the watch for the first 4 hours, and I'll wake up Mir if yeah, and we can go from there. We'll do a 4-hour rotation till the morning.
Okay.
Glad you trust me.
You saved my butt back there. You helped me up. I trust you.
Do I like sleep less or anything?
So it actually depends on what your previous race was, I guess.
Oh, you actually choose?
Apparently so, yeah.
I just assumed you were a human vampire.
Which you can be, yeah. You know, keep it simple kind of thing.
I'll just do that. I'll just be a human vampire. Guess we make it through the night. Does anything else happen?
1 second. Okay, so everybody that's making doing the rotations needs to make a perception check for the night. as you keep watch. So who's rotating?
Since I'm starting, I'll do mine.
Okay, you're first then. Okay, it's a definitely a weird place to be. It's you're resolved. You're by no means afraid, but there's so many different noises every once in a while that you don't know what's natural and what's not. But nothing seems to happen. So despite kind of waiting for something to pop out over the next 4 hours, it goes by.
Okay.
Which then brings us to Maya, right?
Sorry, I'm back. What's up?
It's your turn to roll for your perception for your watch.
Is that a 20?
Yep.
Oh, so that perception. I don't think I have anything.
Doesn't matter. Still good enough. Again, the night again goes by. The 4 hours. Nothing seems eventful happen, except you can make out a lot more of the noises and stuff, and all of it. Everything about this place just seems so familiar to you, and it's comfortable. Again, you're not on edge. You're not waiting for something to jump out at you. You just feel a weird sense of home. Who's next? Yeah, one more watch, right? This was one more person.
Yeah, it's Titan. I don't trust the
Wait.
goblin.
I'll do the watch.
Roll your perception.
Jesus, terrible.
Okay, yeah. The night goes by, and your 4 hours comes and goes. It's somewhat similar to what happened to Dolph, where every once in a while there's some weird noises that you don't recognize. Yeah, you can't pinpoint if it's an animal or something else, but all of it seems kind of distant. Mostly, every once in a while you wonder if there's is the water moving not too far by from the waves, or is that creature still out there? But nothing happens. And morning comes, but sunlight does not.
I'm sorry.
It's hidden behind as the sun starts to should be starting to roll in. Enough clouds come up and move over into the sky to kind of block out almost all of it. It's still light. It's enough light comes through, but it's heavy overcast.
Gotcha. How'd you sleep, Titan?
Weird. Unsettling.
Yeah.
Meyer, best sleep of your night of your
Yep.
life.
Slept like the dead.
Well, I guess we can start to scan the area and see which way we want to get out of here, huh?
Yeah, we need to get our bearings. This place unfamiliar.
Okay, and with that though, we were going to stop for the night. We went a little over 2 hours. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
No, nobody has to drive home, so it's great.
Yeah, there is that. All right. Then yeah, that's it for the night. We'll start here. Then anybody again who did not like playing, let me know. We can drop. No big deal. Anybody who don't like their character or want to change things up, let me know. No big deal. We can either just, like I said, retcon it or change your entire, make up a new character. Because the way it works, the reason I did the caravan that way is that way. Technically speaking, if you wanted to play a different character and didn't like the one you had, you could be one of the other people that got sucked in somewhere else.
Oh, I like mine. I just have
Yeah.
to play better.
You're not
Get
playing.
good.
You're not playing poorly. It's just if the rolls suck, they suck.
I'm in.
Just
No
need to roll
worries.
better next time, Charles.
I need to RP. I need to learn songs.
You sang a song, and the goblin loved it.
She did say encore.
He's a fan.
Your first groupie.
Oof.
All right. When's the next date? I'm playing again.
We're probably planning on doing this every other Friday. So it won't be next Friday, but like basically every. Unfortunately for me, Matt, and Charles, it'd be our Fridays that we work currently.
Nice.
We can always switch it if we need to with the other one. I don't want to make everybody do every Friday because again, I don't even know if I could do every Friday. But this way, we still get to play like twice a month.
Awesome.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Maybe have more time to refine my character.
Yep.
Also, since we slept, does that mean all our spells and stuff?
Yes. When you sleep, any long rest stuff gets brought back, which includes Meyer. But Meyer also gets the benefit of anytime you guys do a short 1 hour rest, he also gets all his spells back. But he can only cast 2 spells per day, so that's the downside. Or 2 spells per short rest. So he only has a limited number of them, but he gets them back faster than you guys who get more options.
Cool.
All right, that's the end of it then. Thanks for playing and thanks for listening, people.
Thank you, man. That was awesome.
Did a
That was
great
pretty good.
job.
That was more fighting than I've done than any of the other ones.
I like to start out that way so people get like.
Oh.
Yay! Okay, I'm
Got kicked.
gonna go lay down. It is 8:30. I'm supposed to be in bed by now. Jeez,
Yeah, I know. Like,
it's so late.
You go to bed that early? Seriously?
yeah,
Shut up,
he's not-
Steve.
he's not joking.
Man, that's crazy.
I wake up at 4. Leave me alone. I'm not always asleep by 8:30. I'm just like I'm definitely in bed by 8.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for everybody. Thanks for
Yeah.
coming, and we'll do it again. Or